Here's some tips on changing your lower unit lube. I like to change my lower unit lube in the fall simply because I drain it out, I feel it. If there's any grit or anything shiny in there, I'll know I've got something wrong and I can have it repaired during the winter when my boat is down. Always make sure you use the recommended gear lube for your motor. When you're refilling your lower unit, always make sure you put your input into the bottom hole and pump it up until you see, when you see it coming out of the top hole, you'll know it's full. Make sure you change that little O-ring that's on those screws that keep your lube in place. Put your top screw back in first, and then pull the bottom one out and replace the bottom screw. All right, after you put your screws back in, give them a little snug because you got to crush that little washer you put on, that little expensive washer. Give them a snug, not too tight, but you also don't want them to come loose when you're out there boating. Before you put your prop back on, put a generous amount of 2,4-C on your shaft. Get it into all the splines. It'll make it easier going on and coming off. When it comes time to putting your prop back on, make sure you know how to put it on. Some of the old Mercuries had tabs, or some might even have cotter pins. Mine has 3 washers. You crush them down and they're beveled, and that's what keeps them tight. Put it on there right, torque it to the specs, and you're ready to go.